All right, here's the situation, and I'm going to explain it like we're just talking tech, no complicated stuff. Right now, the smartphone industry is going through a serious problem. Not a small issue, a big one. The kind that can affect the price of almost every phone you're planning to buy next. And the crazy part? It's not even about cameras or design. It's about memory and storage. Think of a smartphone like a small workspace. The processor is the brain doing all the thinking. RAM is like your desk where you do your work, and storage is like your cupboard where you keep everything. Now imagine this. Suddenly, desks and cupboards become super expensive, like ridiculously expensive. That's exactly what's happening right now. The cost of putting 16 GB RAM and 1 terabyte storage into a phone has gone up to around $318, and it's expected to get even worse. Here's the shocking part. Very soon, that memory and storage might cost more than the main chip itself, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6. So basically, the workspace is becoming more expensive than the brain. That's how bad things are getting. Why is this happening? Simple. There's not enough supply, but everyone needs these parts. From budget phones to flagship devices, they all use similar memory components. It's like everyone rushing to buy the same food at the same time. Prices go up fast. Now, this problem is going to affect some major upcoming phones. Devices like the Xiaomi 18 or 26 series, the POCO F9 Ultra, and the Redmi K100 Pro Max are all in the spotlight. These are the phones people are excited about, but they might end up costing more than expected. We're talking about price increases of around $100 to $140, and it doesn't stop there. Some brands are even thinking about canceling cheaper models because they just can't keep up with the rising costs. But this is where Xiaomi does something smart. Instead of just increasing prices and passing the problem to users, they're using software to balance things out. With HyperOS, Xiaomi can turn part of your phone's storage into something like extra RAM. Think of it like this. If your desk is small, instead of buying a bigger one, you start using nearby space to keep working smoothly. That's what this system does. It takes some of the fast storage and uses it to help the RAM when needed. And because modern storage is very fast, your phone can switch things around quickly without slowing down too much. So even if you buy a phone with 8 GB or 12 GB RAM, it can feel closer to 16 GB in real use. For example, you could be gaming, then switch to chatting, then open YouTube, and everything still runs smoothly. Now, let's be honest, it's not perfect. Real RAM is still better. If you push your phone really hard, you might notice a difference. But for most people, it works well enough and saves money. So the big picture is this. Memory and storage prices are going up fast. Phones are becoming more expensive. Even top-level chips are being outpriced by other components. But instead of just letting users suffer, companies like Xiaomi are using smart software tricks to keep performance high without pushing prices too far. So next time you see a phone with only 8 GB RAM, don't judge it too quickly. It might be doing a lot more behind the scenes than you think.